Good morning. It is February 19th. It is a Wednesday? Yes, it's a Wednesday. I got the raspberry flavored creamer. It was not on sale. I caved. Because Res is so soon, I was like, look, if there are things that you want, here's your moment. Like, just do it. It's fine. It doesn't have to be on sale. Because your girl's about to head to Res. So, been a busy morning. I met with my dietitian. That was awesome. It was just good to be like reminded of why I started with her and to like what I wanted to get out of it, because even though there are some components that are the same, there are things that are also different, and I can just see the growth. Like I really can, and I have a long way to go, but my toolbox has just expanded a lot. And yeah, it's interesting because my toolbox is like sitting right there. Oh, Kit Kat is scratching on it. That's her thing. That toolbox, literally, like the purpose of that thing is for Kit Kat to get her scratching post daily. I think she knows it annoys me because I like will fuss at her, and I think it's her way of saying like, hello, I'm here, please give me attention. So there's that dynamic going on. But anyways, one cool thing was like the language changed in the sense of like I think one of the things that I had said, I guess, was reminded that I said was wanting to cook a meal and it be like community based and stuff. And although that's still in place, like I actually was like I'd bring me into it more, because yeah, like I'd cook a meal for myself that someone could look out from the outside and say like, that girl loves herself, just based off of the food that I'm like putting down and like preparing, or that girl cares to nourish herself well. That's what I want, is for me to love me, because I know without a shadow of doubt, like I'll love people better by loving me. And so it's kind of the same spot of like, I want to love other people in community and have that, but I also like, I want to be a part of that. Like I don't want to put myself to the side and live the way that I've been living. Like I can't have it. I can't have both and in that. It just doesn't work. You can't, I have not found a way to hate me and love others well. And so I'm just taking the invitation. I'm about to hop on a 2-hour meeting that got planned today, and I'm pretty tired. And I'm like, it's okay. Like you gotta push here. I want you to finish strong. But there's a part of me that's like, I don't want to do this. Like I also got off with, gosh, I love this lady. She works in the organization that I'm going to be continue to get treatment from. And she's just a part of like the financial component of it. And there were 5 days there that in January that I got PHP treatment that isn't covered by insurance. And like she did her due diligence. She like worked so hard to try to get those claims not denied by insurance, and they got denied. And I just told her, I said, you're doing your job. I'm the one who got treatment. Like I got to do my part. I know I'm responsible for, at the end of the day, like if insurance doesn't cover it, like I signed that paperwork saying like I'm liable. And it feels like one of those opportunities again, like, is it fun to be paying for 5 days of treatment? Like, no, but they gave me a discount. Like for each day, they like just, that is a win. Like I'm so thankful for that. It could have been, gosh, like a few thousand. The fact that I found out that Res is going to be completely covered is a win. So I told her that. I said, hey, because she was like, I feel so bad. And I was like, hey, don't feel bad. You're doing your job. Now I got to do my job. And you're communicating that. And I appreciate it. And I hear you. And I got it. And also, I found out that I told her how I found out that insurance is fully going to cover Res. And I was like, don't feel bad. Like, if anything, I found out that I'm not going to have to pay thousands upon thousands of dollars to get treatment. And things just kind of keep on like falling into place, and it's not worth me freaking out about money that, I did participate in treatment for those 5 days, and that that comes at a cost, and whether that cost comes from insurance or from me, or the bill's paid, like the bill has to be paid. And I get that. I get that. And Kit, she's doing her thing. Do you need attention? Come here. Come here. Kit. Here's to a lot of see you laters. I feel like I'm entering into a very deep season of see you laters, between the puppies, between the roommate, and between the job. It's a lot of see you laters. And there's also new beginnings. There's new horizons, new things on the horizon. I don't fully know what, but I think I've always tried to do this, and it's just, I haven't always been good at it, but I do try to make home where I go. And I've just tried to be my own home. Sometimes I say things, does this make sense? And maybe it just doesn't need to make sense to anybody but me, but I do try to make home within me and wherever I go. And I think there's beauty in that. I think I've seen people do it so beautifully. Like the ability to host. I'm not, my Wi-Fi password is the host. And I think it's because I genuinely care to host a sense of hominess. Like I hope to be the person that like one day I want to have this like really long farm table. Like I've just pictured it so many times. And like my heart in that is like there's room at the table. There's always room. And I want my home to be a home to people that need a home. And like whether that's like you need an actual home or you need love or space or quiet or food or whatever. It's like meeting needs. Cause you know, I had a lot of that. I had shelter, I had all these things, but I was just looking for love and for other things. To be somebody. You know? Like, but now I get to be my somebody. I'm looking for me. I'm finding me. I'm on that journey. I'm reaching out my hand to me. My psychiatrist said this like 2 weeks ago, and it was something that I remember when I was making the drives up to Jackson's house that like kept coming back around. And it was, this isn't profound to me. Like I'm not the first person to say this, but what was profound was that I answered it the way that I did, because I'm not like that. And she said, who do you look up to? Like we were talking kind of about mentors, and she was like, who do you want to be? Like, who are you going toward? And I don't know if this was David Goggins or like probably several people have said this, but like instantaneously my answer was me. I'm going toward me in the future. Like that is who I'm going after. And that meant a lot for a lot of reasons. I think one, the fact that like I even inserted myself into something that I'm headed toward, because I don't think I ever would have answered it that way. And the fact that I answered it without hesitation was wild to me. It was like a default setting without even thinking. And then also, I guess there's just like this, like, I'll be here. I'll be here to find it, to find whoever that is in 5 years. And I do know that I am someone who cares to grow, cares to develop, cares to change, cares to get input. I love input. I love not necessarily criticism, but like I welcome it. I don't think that I have the best answers. I don't think I do life the best. I don't think I really quite literally do anything the best. And so I'm always looking. Like I care to treasure seek. I care to find the good and find the gold. And it's everywhere. It is undoubtedly everywhere. I can learn from every person that I encounter on a daily basis. It is snowing right now. That is so beautiful. But I do care to look for the good, and I'm surrounded. I can get so tripped up over the good in the best of ways. I hope I fall into the goodness. And I hope I become goodness. I hope I become a light to more than just me. And I guess I gotta hang around to do that. I'm headed to AA. I'm recording because, gosh, like, nothing in me. Ooh, I need to speak. Okay, I'm having a hard time wanting to go. I don't know. I feel like a lot of resistance, and I was like, you were going. This is my previous home group. So, like, it's where I gained and spent a lot of my sobriety. And a lot of people in there. Just seeing so much of my story unfold in front of them. I mean, they were there for, God, they were just there for a lot of it. I actually need to check to see if I'm at 1 month, so I can pick up my 1 month ship. What? I know it's close. I'm gonna look when I get there. I'm gonna be maybe right on time. I don't really speed, so we'll see. Actually, I'm notorious for driving slow. Yeah, so there were some flurries today, which was really pretty. I enjoyed that. Snow is magical. It's just beautiful. I'll be a snow fan. That's why I'm like, when I had the choice between going to treatment in Philadelphia or Florida, there was a little tinge. There was a small part of me that was like, But then I was like, girl, I need some warmth. I need some sun. So, girl is going to Florida for treatment, which I'm actually genuinely excited about. It's weird to feel excited about going to treatment, and yeah, I got to talk to one of my best friends before doing this, and it was just cool because we were just like kind of reflecting and reminiscing, just like, I remember when you were so opposed to going to AA. And I think for me, it's because it felt like it was once. If I went to AA, I felt like I was always in my brain being like, I just felt like that was kind of the last step before having to go to, like, get treatment. And I wanted to keep AA on the table of like, okay, I'll go to AA when it gets really, really bad. Honestly, like, I wish I would have. I didn't even know that detox was a thing. I wish I would have known that was a thing, man. Or even just going to like treatment for alcohol. Gosh, like, I think I just see things a lot differently now than I used to. And I was making life way harder on myself than I needed to. And I think I would have gotten sober a lot sooner if I would have gotten the help that I needed. So, gosh, I'm just thankful for resources. I'm thankful that they are always waiting to be utilized. And it feels good to be choosing differently now for the eating disorder, as well as, like, gosh, it's gonna be more than the eating disorder that I'm getting treatment for. I know it's like, that's the headliner, but I don't know. I feel like overcome with gratitude in the most amazing way. And yeah, I'm glad that this is the spot that I'm in. I didn't know, gosh, like a month ago, it was rough, guys. It was just rough. I was in a really rough spot. I'm not saying I'm in clear territory, but it's feeling pretty good. I feel pretty good. I was telling my friend this. I was like, it's just kind of the perspective of like my what ifs are changing to even ifs, and I get to, like, even if this happens, I'll be okay. And gosh, I get to learn from how I did things in the past that I would do differently. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm going through like a growth spurt. And I just wasn't anticipating it. And if I am to fall, I hope I fall straight at the entrance of res. That's what I said. That's what I've been saying. And guess what? Your girl is pulling in. I'm 1 minute late, probably gonna be 3 minutes late by the time I actually get in there. And you know what? That's okay. I'm here. I'm making it. I have goosebumps. Man, I get goosebumps when I'm like excited. Oh my gosh, there's my sponsor. And her kid is on top of her car. That is so cute. Oh man. Oh, better pay attention. Hello. Oh, she's so dang cute. Okay, I gotta go. Well, I made it. Oh, hello. I made it. And I just got to see my old sponsor. My old sponsor, and then one of the guys that he's the guy that said, just keep coming back, we'll take care of you. Oh god, come on. All the tears. But whoop, 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 whoop. So I made it, and that was the hard part. And they actually canceled it in the location that they have it. They canceled. I mean, it's not snowing, but where I live, like, the idea of snow is enough to cancel things. But I told my sponsor, I was like, you know what, like, we made it here. That was the hard part. And yeah, I have no intentions to do anything but stay sober. Get cozy, take a bath. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, seems like a good get cozy, take a bath kind of night.